In last video, I explained what is the political spectrum and where all the different political ideologies lie on the political spectrum. In this video, we are going to see who runs the government efficiently and who fights poverty in a better way, who brings prosperity to country and growth to the economy. Hi guys, this is Pratik and you are watching Eclectic. Who runs the government efficiently and successfully, the right wing or the left wing? If you look at the history as well as current political scenario of 21st century, most of the socialist and communist policies of the leftist governments have failed miserably. Historically, in French Revolution, left wing overthrew the king. However, it worked efficiently only in the beginning. The French Revolution overthrew the monarchy but finally ended up under the dictatorship of Napoleon Bonaparte. USSR, means the Soviet Union, is another example of failed communism. In addition, Soviet Union was the one who actually threatened to use nuclear weapons during the Cold War. USSR was founded in 1922 and was dissolved in 1991. It lasted roughly for just 70 years. Now in the 21st century, in the year 2000, Brazil's economy was growing rapidly. The inflation rate was reduced and private companies were showing good growth. In 2002, socialist government came in power under the leadership of Lula da Silva. He made people believe that transferring money from rich to poor can make poor people rich. It worked well for first few years because socialism always works in the beginning. However, soon the debt on Brazilian government increased. From 2008 to 2015, Brazil's economy shrank by 3.8%. In the year of 2015, a World Bank survey stated that Brazil's economy is one of the world's worst economies. Another country, Venezuela, is also the example of failing socialism. So now, who fights poverty better? Who brings prosperity to country and growth to the economy? In today's world, young millennial generation is more leaned towards the socialism. They think it is all about giving and helping poor people. They have been told that socialism is moral, but they do not know if it really works. Students of age 21 feel that they are idealistic, but they don't understand how the real world works. How it feels when government uses your hard-earned money to provide free stuff and free money to other people. And doing this does not even help those poor people. Instead, it makes them lazy. Therefore, the left cannot end or fight poverty. They can only make poverty less miserable. All the aspects of left ideologies like socialism, communism and liberalism are not fully practical. For example, look at the War on Poverty program of America. From 1960 to 2010, US has spent $20 trillion on War on Poverty program. But the result is horrible. In all these years, USA could only reduce poverty by 1.2%. The right defines success by decreasing the number of poor people who need government's help, whereas left defines success by enrolling more number of people in the government poverty or welfare programs. We can uplift people from poverty only by providing them education and opportunities. According to me, earning your way out of poverty is much more empowering and enduring than being supported by variety of government programs which do little more than maintain people in their poverty. 2/3 of poor people in the world live in 5 countries: India, China, Nigeria, Bangladesh and the Democratic Republic of Congo. And for the most part, these countries have been ruled by leftist and socialist governments. India, for example, could have brought more growth after 1960, but India wasted more time in running behind the socialism. China, however, was quick to realize its mistake and started using capitalism for the growth of its economy. Now people see China as a capitalist country with the communist government. Therefore, there is no doubt that the socialism or communism is not good in fighting poverty. Now, who gives the better social life? The left supports the idea of open borders and fewer restrictions on immigration. They sometimes believe in bringing diversity to a country. But because of that particular country can lose its identity. In USA, liberals have sympathy towards immigrants and they oppose strict immigration policies. But American liberals need to understand, if unemployment rises and native citizens of America do not get jobs because of immigrants, this situation can lead USA into chaos. People believe that many liberals march behind the social justice while protecting their own privileges. Liberals are also accused of dividing societies into minority and majority. Even in developed countries like America, this is a serious issue. There are two political parties in America, the Republicans and the Democrats. Democrats is a political party full of left-wingers and liberals. Democrats are considered as the saviors of black people. In elections, black people have mostly voted for Democrats until now, without even knowing the fact that the Democrats were more involved in the slavery of black people than Republicans were. American rapper Kanye West in one interview said that the liberals try to control black people through the concept of racism. They want all black people to vote for them in every election regardless of the fact that they did nothing to empower black community. I believe we need a balanced society. We cannot keep providing free stuff to economically weak as well as we don't want to give the rich people more control. So I think maybe the whole idea of right and the left exist in the political spectrum to ensure the balance in power. What do you think? What according to you works best for your country? Is your country seeing growth because of the right wing's capitalism and free market policy, or is it stagnating because of the left? Feel free to express yourself in the comment section. Visit my bookstore, link is in the description below. Instead of donating money to my channel, buy a good book for yourself from my affiliate links.